Sometimes you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just making a great copy with your own assets is fine. Nikoderiko The Magical World is a typical example of that. Nikoderiko are a very cheerful and light-hearted platforming game with very cute aesthetics similar to classics like Mario or Rayman. You traverse colorful levels collecting stuff and avoid getting killed. In between, you get served some cutscenes about two adventures called Nico and Luna and their search for treasures. The overarching story is about an ancient relic on a magical island that gets stolen by the villainous Grimbold of the Cobring Gems Company. To save the island and its tribes, they have to get it back. The story is the standard fight against evil while helping the weak. What sets this game apart is the high production value. Everything from the graphics to the soundtrack is of way higher quality than you would expect from an indie developer. It almost reached the standard of Donkey Kong or Rayman. The worlds you traverse are very colorful and are full of things to collect, from life hearts to letters spelling the name of Nico and Luna. Most levels are set on a 2D plane, but sometimes you get Crash Bandicoot-like parts where you run through a fixed perspective level in 3D. Those help to elevate the game, and I really like that aspect. Sometimes you get to travel on the back of an animal and get to jump much higher and shoot stuff. Those areas I really liked, and the controls feel really tight and satisfying. In many ways, better than when you travel by foot. Later on, you can buy access to a mount in a shop, so you can use it when you want. Unfortunately, they are a one-time use in those cases. If you like to share the fun, the game's split-screen couch co-op is great and works very well. For all collectors, there is a shop where you can buy mounts and 3D models. The models are quite expensive, and it will certainly take some time to afford them all. The controls are mostly quite good, but not as tight as in Rayman or Mario. I played on PlayStation 5, and you get a nice and steady 60 frames per second with decent use of the built-in controller speaker and the haptics. One thing I didn't like is that if you fall into a pit or something like that, you lose a life. That feels harsh in a game very much catered to kids. But in general, it is hard to not like Nikoderiko The Magical World, especially at only $29.99, and it is present on PC and all consoles. If this sounds like something for you or your kids, go ahead and purchase it. I am certain you will have a good time.